This is a Vortexion CBL5 reel-to-reel tape recorder. The tape deck is the same as what's used in the photographs. They're made by Wireit, both decks are made by Wireit. This particular machine, what the company Vortexion said was that they got the photograph decks and changed parts on them to make them better. Now Photograph weren't making stereo decks as soon as Vortexion were. Vortexion were bringing out machines like this with these two amplifiers down either side. You could get the scene in stereo mono version having one amplifier down one side, usually on the left. Photograph and Vortexion both using the same deck, but quite often the Vortexion's machines were sold with a 3-head system rather than just a 2-head, where Photograph, especially of the era of these machines, you'd have to buy the mono machine and fit a stereo head later. Quite often you couldn't do recording in stereo. Some of the machines did come in stereo in Photographs, but they were very expensive. This machine here, underneath a flap, we've got three heads. I don't know if you can zoom into that. So we've got an array, record and replay head. We've got a solid brass collet around the capstan drive and a small thin layer of rubber. And then we've got a pinch roller, which is solid brass. The machine operates the same way as in the photograph. You've got a large control lever system here, rotary control, sorry, with your play, wind, fast forward and record on here. And to engage it, you press this lever down. Press button release, which cuts off the power going to the solenoid, which keeps the tape recorder's mechanism in place. The idea is if there is a power failure, this lever here will automatically come out of operation. Also, I'm not quite sure if it is on this machine. On some of the machines they also have an end of tape sensor, so the machine can automatically stop the machine from playing. It cannot re-engage itself, it will not start playing. The recorder's got several different features in it. For instance, we've got up here, we've got set, which is for the bias. You flip a switch here, and on the meter, when in record mode, it will tell you the bias frequency. So if I put that into record, and there we go. The machine's not playing. Sorry, not recording properly at the moment. So I won't do a demonstration of the recording, but you'd set the bias here, depending on what type of style of tape you have. You've got your input source. Same for this channel. Texture like sun lays me down with my mind she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never frown with golden brown. Like the lost. But as the machine's not recording properly, I can't really give a good demonstration of that in operation. As mentioned, it's a 3-head system underneath the head flap. It's also a 3-motor, so we've got one for individual reel motors. This one's struggling at the moment because it needs all the tape path cleaning. There's no lifters on the tape to take it away from the head, so you've got a lot of pressure, a lot of back tension there that's causing the machine to slow down. Plus, with the 8 1/4 inch reels, it's not helping the machine very much. And also so the brakes need attention on this machine. This is a common aftermarket modification to machines like this, a splicing block. You'd put your tape across in the groove there, secure it down with these two levers. You can splice it either at a 45-degree angle or a straight cut angle and put your tape over it, and then open it up and release the tape afterwards. Here are your audio controls, your record level. This is for your metering. What is it metering? The recorder or signal, what you're replaying. You've got your radio and well, gramophone radio, which is your line input and your microphone input controls, and your playback, treble and bass controls. Up here next to the meter you've also got a meter level control, but this only works, sorry, not meter level control, playback monitor control, which also controls the line outputs. So when the machine's in play mode, if we switch all the metering over, here we have a clockwork counter, which you can adjust by hand back to 0 by rewinding it as if you like a normal clock, like so. And then when you press play, it slowly counts the tape.